Thanks for joining today's snapshot for April 12th. In church on yesterday and Saturday, we announced the name of the candidate that was received by the council, the candidate of choice for our new pastor. I can't give you the details because this is social media and it can't be public yet, but you will get a letter this week telling you about the candidate, giving a fuller background regarding her biography, and I hope you'll be sure to read it. There will be a special meeting on May 2nd to decide on calling this pastor to be the pastor at Dr. Martin Luther Church. It's a very exciting time. And there will be also a meet and greet with the candidate. And that will probably be at the end of the month, possibly on the last Saturday of the month before the Saturday service. But we'll give you details about that. That's not locked in stone yet. Today, on this day, April 12th, a lot of important things happened. Yuri Gagarin circled the globe for the first time, the first human being to orbit the Earth. FDR died and the Civil War started on this day. But from a religious standpoint, I have to mention that today was the anniversary in 1204 of the sack of Constantinople, the conclusion, the bloody conclusion of the Fourth Crusade. You know, those crusades began at the end of the 1000s, at the end of the 11th century, and lasted 170 some years. There were 3 crusades to try to take back the Holy Land from the Muslims so that pilgrims could make their way through Turkey and down into the Holy Land for their pilgrimages. But the 4th crusade, sadly, was Christian against Christian, yes. Constantinople was the headquarters of the Eastern Church, the Orthodox Church. It's been known as Byzantium anciently, then Constantinople after the Emperor Constantine, and now we know it as Istanbul. Well, that was the headquarters of the Eastern Church, and there the Eastern Church people went after the Catholics in their community, and basically in Constantinople. Well, in response, there was a 4th crusade, big bloody crusade of Western Latin Christians, Roman Catholics, against the Eastern Christians, and it was brutal. There was torture, there was terrorism, there was stealing, there was looting, there was the raping of nuns. And eventually Constantinople was sacked. A man by the name of, a ruler by the name of Baldwin of Flanders, of all places, in the northwest of Europe, became the Emperor Baldwin of Constantinople. You can't make this stuff up. The worship spaces of the Eastern Orthodox Church were all sacked. The bronze horses that were at the Hippodrome made their way to Venice, where they still stand on top of St. Mark's. Thousands were killed in cold blood. It was awful. All in the name of Christ. It's just a sad chapter in our Christian history. So let's conclude with this hymn. Our Father, we have wandered and hidden from your face, in foolishness have squandered your legacy of grace. But now in exile dwelling, we rise with fear and shame. As distant but compelling, we hear you call our name. God bless you today.